Sir Richard Owen is the first one who came up with the term dinosaur. When? 1842. Why? Because the Royal Society told him to. How do you know that? Because no one discovered a single dinosaur bone or tooth until 1854 by a paleontologist named Hayden. Okay, so understand what that means. A knight who was part of the Royal Society came up with this idea called dinosaurs in 1842. Not because they found any bones or a tooth, but because he was told to. What, by who? Aldous Huxley's grandfather. How do you know that? His last name was Huxley. Why would they do that? Well, The Origin of Species came out in 1859, and they required a narrative to make it look like time on the earth was way bigger than it ever was. So what do? They create these giant, larger-than-life narratives called dinosaurs. So it's all a fiction story. All of it. All the dinosaur bones in all the museums are all fake. Why? Because they say the bones are radioactive. Why does that matter? Because when they started doing tests on a lot of the actual bones way back in the late 1800s, several people concluded that they were from elephants or whales. There is not a single dinosaur skeleton that exists. And here's another thing. Even the bones that exist and teeth that exist, no member of the public, none, is allowed to inspect them or look at them. They have to be members of universities or, funded by Carnegie's or Rockefellers. You've never seen a dinosaur bone. You'll never see a dinosaur bone. You're not allowed to. It's much like Antarctica. The first tooth was discovered in 1854. And then from there, anytime any bone was discovered, the Smithsonian would swoop in and take it. Why does that matter? Because they were never discovered. There is prehistoric bones. There is like woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers and weird-looking fish and stuff. No one's ever found a dinosaur skeleton, ever. I have seen Sue the T-Rex at the Field Museum in Chicago. She is 80% complete. All right, asked Dave. I just explained. These aren't real bones. They're all fake bones. They don't allow you to see the real bones because of a nonsense lie that 60 million years ago, radioactivity infected the dinosaur bones. So what you're looking at is plaster created by some of the most powerful banksters and tycoons that have ever walked the planet.